mind. Only you can set my heart on fire, on fire. Yeah, I'll let you set the pace, 'cause I'm not thinking straight. My head's spinning around, I can't see clear no more.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be talking about your court of honor and how to deal with quinceañera practices. So I've been getting a lot of questions on this topic and how to go about it, such as how to ask a person in your court of honor, how to keep order in your practices, pick your music, your outfits, things like that. But before I start this video, I just want to say a huge big thank you to every single one of you who has subscribed. The end of last month, I was thanking you guys for 50 and somehow I already have 500. So I'm still in shock. Now let's hop right into a new video in my quinceañera series. I took a bunch of notes last night, so hopefully again I'm gonna try and make this as short as possible but give you as much information and try and make it fun and interesting. So I'm gonna give you some insight on what I did with my quinceañera and how I dealt with some of the things that happened, because honestly this can be the most stressful part of it and I know it was for me, so hopefully this helps you out. So dancing in front of a crowd is not easy, definitely if you've never done it before. It was scary for me, but the purpose of your court of honor is for people to be there for you and to make it fun for you so you won't be alone. So try not to stress it too much because you will have people by your side. That's the purpose of a court of honor, to dance with you, have a good time, and you know, just enjoy every part of it instead of making it stressful on you. So after deciding if you want a court of honor, you probably have a basic idea of who you want in it. It can be all damas, which are the girls, all chambelanes, which are the guys, or you can mix them up and have partners. Anybody can be in your court of honor. Don't be ashamed if your little sister, your little cousin has to be thrown in there. Your friends shouldn't mind it and it shouldn't be a big deal. Ask your closest friends, your family, mix it up, just people that are close to you, try and invite them and it will make it a lot funner for you. And by the way, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading off my notes. To ask them, if you're close to them, it shouldn't be a problem. Tell them in person, be like, I'm having my quinceañera, would you like to be in it? If it's the cute guy in your English class, and you're nervous but you really want to go for it, just do it. Just remember that it's a memory that you're gonna have forever, so try and not to end up in bad terms with any of these people. You can ask them in person, just explain to them you're having a 15 and that you would really like for them to be in it. Oh, my hair. Okay. I'd say on average, if you're having guys and girls, people pick 7 partners and then you and your main chambelan. So that ends up being 8 couples, and having an even number of couples, it just makes it a lot easier for your dances and the positions everyone will be in. But if you can't find enough people, either guys or girls, nothing wrong with taking people out or just lessening the number you want. By the way, about your chambelan d'honneur, which is your main like dancing guy partner, don't be ashamed once again if it ends up being your brother or your cousin. If it's a friend or a guy you have a crush on, make sure you can trust them and that you're comfortable with them, because if you can barely talk to them, imagine what it'd be like dancing with them. I mean, it's different for every person, but just take that in consideration. Make sure you know that person enough so it won't be so weird for you once you're dancing and feel really awkward around them. A point you want to make to your court of honor when asking them is that they have to pay for their own dresses or their own tuxedo rentals. A dama dress can easily cost over $100, and I'd say a tuxedo rental can range from $40 to $80. It really just depends on your area. If one isn't able to pay for their outfit but they really want to be in it and they're putting effort into it, try and talk with your parents, try and talk with your friends. They might be able to pitch in to see if you can help them out in any way. The other point you want to get across is that everyone has to come to practices. Teenagers are really busy, either with school, with sports, with clubs. Talk with everyone, get their numbers, plan out a day where everyone can come. Ask them, what days can you come, what days can you come, and from there pick one day at a set time where you think everyone can make it. Even after going all these measures, it might be that rarely everyone shows up to practice. This is something I dealt with a lot in my practices. It really frustrated me because people would get behind, but if that happens to you, you can always invite that person and have a separate practice with them on another day of the week and just catch them up so they won't fall so behind. Just make sure and explain to them that this is really important to you and that they made a commitment to you to be part of your fit. I will say though, if a person is rarely showing up to practices either because they're really busy or they're just basically just blowing it off. Moving them from your quince might be an option or something that you will want to think about. I know it sounds scary, but don't stress too much. Talk to them. If you invited them in your 15, you are probably close enough to tell them that you just think it'd be better if, you know, they just weren't a part of it anymore. Not because of any reasons that you don't like them, anything like that, just because you think it'd be easier on you and for them to carry on with what you guys are doing, so you guys can both take that burden off of having to worry about them not coming or them not showing up. It won't be the end of the world. You guys will still be friends. They'll probably still go to your 15, so you won't make an enemy if you take someone out because of reasons like this that are really understandable. For practices itself, you want to pick that one day out of the week. Start practicing, I'd say, around 3 to 4 months before your quince, because some people are slower than others. Try and make enough time for it. So set a day of the week, make a practice, I'd say no longer than 2 hours, because we can get tired and cranky and nobody will be able to cooperate. Mostly I've seen that practices are at your house, either in the garage. If you have a concrete platform in your backyard or your yard, you can have it there, and just bring a speaker, bring your music, bring some snacks like some chips in a bowl and some drinks like water, and just set it out for everyone like on a table, and if anyone gets thirsty or they get hungry, they can just grab it and go and not have to waste too much time on it. If you're having a choreographer hired, you are pretty much taken care of, but if you're doing it on your own like I did, get a cousin, a sibling, go on YouTube, find a video you like and try to duplicate it, and then learn it on your own before practices start. So then once practices start, you can just show it to all of the people in your court of honor. I would strongly recommend having an adult there with you during practices just to keep order. If you think about it, just teenagers on their own dancing, you'll most likely goof off or just get out of track. So if you don't feel too comfortable with your parents watching you guys dance, find a cousin or someone that's older than you that you're close with to help you guys keep order and point out mistakes that people are doing. Just another helping hand there with you. There are usually 2 main types of dances at a quinceañera, which is the vals, which is a slower, more fancy ballroom type of dance, and then the surprise dance, which is the one that you want your guests to get excited for and get in a party mood for. The surprise dance usually adds an extra cost to your chambelanes and damas because they will need a separate outfit, most likely, that is more comfortable and that is more loose so they can dance better with. But you can always work with what you have and just ask everybody if they have a certain basic that everyone most likely will have, you know, like a pair of jean shorts and a t-shirt that's this specific color. Ask your DJ to make the music CD for you with all the mixes of songs you want, or if you have a friend that can do it, ask them. Give a small 5 to 10 minutes break after every half an hour, I'd say. You'll most likely be outside, it might be really hot, and people will want to have a little break to just talk and get a little snack or toss a football around like my chambelanes would do. About a month before your quince, you might want to start doubling practices to twice a week, especially if you're not completely done with it. And about a week before, try getting in a practice at your salon. You can just call that place and see if they will give it to you. Sometimes it's an extra cost, sometimes they'll give you one practice, sometimes they'll give you as many as you want. So just call them, see if you can try and get a practice there so people will know where to go and their positions and just familiarize with the place. By now, a week before your quince, the girls should have their dresses ready and fitted, and the guys should be getting their tuxes picked up from the place you chose. The day before your quince, I'd recommend to not practice because you don't want to overdo it. Unless you really need it, go ahead and do it. But if you are good and you're satisfied with everything, try not to overdo it. Just relax, give everyone a day where they can just get ready for tomorrow, set their mind to it that they will be in front of people tomorrow, and give everyone a little pep talk that the day is finally here, that they'll have a blast, and that everything will turn out alright. And last but not least, thank every single person for being in your quince, for giving you their time, the money for all the things they need, because it really is a big effort that they put into your quince and for you. Day of your quince, have a great time. Dance the night away with the people in your court of honor. It's what they're there for. They're trying to make this day special for you so you won't feel alone and so stressed. Don't forget to tell everyone to look straight, stand straight, smile. You don't want people dancing without smiling because they look like they don't even want to be part of this. Like, what am I doing here? Oh my gosh. And most importantly, if someone makes a mistake, keep on going, don't stop. So I hope you guys have an amazing quince. Hopefully this answered most of your questions if you're wondering about how to ask your court of honor, how to deal with it. and how to deal with your quinceañera practices, because again, they can be really stressful. I know I was really stressful about them. And just once again, just take some weight off your shoulder. Thank you so much again for 500 subscribers. If you have any other requests for a quince video, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye!